Dear people of Europe, the suspension of parliamentary relations between Europe and Azerbaijan is not a diplomatic footnote. It's a warning for the Union. And if we are honest with ourselves today, then this crisis is not only about Azerbaijan. It is about us. Because for years now, the European Union has tried to conduct two foreign policies at the same time. One from the Commission and the Council, pragmatic, geopolitical, energy-focused. Another one from this Parliament, moral, value-based, confrontational in tone. And sometimes both are justified, even though I am, of course, on the side of the Parliament. But together, too often, they create strategic incoherence. Because we cannot simultaneously tell a country, you are an indispensable strategic partner to Europe, while politically communicating, you are fundamentally outside the community of acceptable states. And then we act shocked when the world stops taking European diplomacy seriously. We cannot claim to be a geopolitical power while speaking to the world with two different European voices. And honestly, from the outside, Europe sometimes looks less like a union and more like 27 nations sharing a press conference. The world does not hate Europe. The world simply no longer knows which Europe it's talking to. And this is the uncomfortable truth. Geopolitics is not therapy. The world will not validate Europe's identity crisis forever. States must be predictable actors, not confused ones. And the more fragmented Europe appears, the more influence Europe loses, economically, diplomatically, geopolitically. And let me be absolutely clear about one thing. A stronger Europe must never become a silent Europe. We can never back down on human rights. We can never back down on democracy. We can never back down on the rule of law. But values without a strategic coherence eventually become performative. And strategy without values becomes cynical. Europe cannot afford either. Europe was never built on blood. Europe was built on a decision that cooperation is stronger than hatred, that dialogue is stronger than violence, that dignity matters more than power. People do not come together in Europe because we share the same ethnicity, the same religion, the same path. People come together in Europe because they believe in the idea of Europe. And if Europe can unite its values with strategic clarity, then Europe will not only be respected again, Europe will be believed again. Thank you very much.